I didn't expect to ever feel like this after a cross-country race. Go, it's bloody horrible. 2 minutes to go. Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back if you're new. Just tucking in to my porridge. Today is race day. It feels like it's been an absolute age since the last race, so I'm excited. Really buzzing to head down to the Brands Hatch circuit. Don't know what my housemate's doing. For the Kent Champs Cross Country Championships. Now this year, this was one of my favourite races of the year. It was really muddy, really wet. But I had a great time, so hoping for kind of similar thing this year. And the weather looks absolutely awful. It's really windy, it's tipping it down with rain, so going to be whipping out the 15mm spikes. But anyway, I'm going to tuck into this and we'll have a little bit more of a chat about the race in just a bit. So guys, just a quick bit of background information for maybe those who don't actively take part in like the cross country scene. So basically once a year each county will have their cross country championships, where basically the best in each county will go head to head, if you like. So the one in Kent is at Brands Hatch. It's 12k for the senior men, and yeah, it basically just gives you a chance to see where you are in the county. Some participants will gain access to the inter-counties, where you can go and represent your county at the next stage, if you like. So yeah, it's going to take me about half an hour to get there from my uni, so actually not too bad. So yeah, I think it's better. I think it's time that get a move on and go stand in the rain for a few hours. Right guys, so we've arrived. I don't know if you can see the actual Brands Hatch circuit in the background there. Obviously we're not running around the race circuit. We are on the field next to it, or I don't even know what it is. I think it's like an airfield or something. Anywho, the weather is absolutely awful. So yeah, time for me to walk and find the Cancer Endurance boys. And yeah, try to stay as dry as possible and as warm as possible, really. So. This is bloody horrible. Jamie, hello. We're going to walk the course. Yeah. What do you rate the conditions today?
Windy. It's hell in there. But you know, you just got to use that to your strengths.
Yeah.
I think lots of people are going to hide behind me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big guy.
I'm a big boy. Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good. Racing with Zeno today.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yay.
Would you say you run well in bad conditions, or you're a fair weather runner?
I'm definitely a fair weather runner.
The ground seems fine. Yeah. The ground seems very nice and dry. Right, Jamie, I've just had some breaking news from DC.
Yeah.
Steve-O's broken down.
Oh, sorry.
But the plot thickens. He's only a mile away.
He's going to do his warm-up.
He's going to get picked up by DC. It's going to be fine.
That's bad.
That's
right.
So, yeah.
But Noah, where's Noah?
I don't know. Right. So, yeah.
Sorry, Steve-O.
Crisis averted.
We're praying for you.
Steve-O. Oh, you look a bit devilish in here with the red. It's all, yeah,
Red of Invicta.
How are we feeling?
Feeling alright.
Yeah. How far's your race? 6.1k. Oh, big boy.
Stepping up a distance.
Yeah. Any tactics for today?
I think I got to sit in.
Sit in.
I mean, I got to go with the under 17 boys.
Yeah. Don't race under 20s. There's no point.
Race under 20s. Yeah, exactly.
Have a good race, bro.
And you.
So, Westo, scranning a banana. That pre-run fuel. How are we feeling today?
Yeah, feeling good. conditions are absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
So just going to try and enjoy it as much as I can.
I don't know. I think the wind suits a 6'4" runner, to be honest. But
Well,
it'd
as
be
I
like
said before to you, I can't really find anyone to sit behind
Yeah.
because it's quite hard to find anyone that's sort of my height. So.
I think if you think about yourself like a parachute, because you're quite tall. So with the wind behind you,
just take off. Yeah, you can put it that way. Yeah. But I will see. We'll go out there, give it my all. We've got a good team. We've got a good invictus team. We'll see. Yeah, basically just give it my all. That's the aim.
have a good run, mate. As you can see, about to go. It's bloody horrible. 2 minutes to go. Just give it my best shot. It's on the other side.
Well done, fellas.
Go on, Carl. Go on, just stay relaxed. Stay on the back there.
Come on, fellas.
Go on, boys, just stay relaxed. Just keep it sensible, boys. Hanging on to this a bit.
Hi guys. Hi Ben.
Go on, Kingston. Come on, Marshall. Go on, keep the speed in there, mate. Well done. Come on, Cole.
Good, Cole.
Just stay relaxed, but keep them there.
Really well.
Yeah,
It's good,
it's
Cole.
broken up behind.
Go on, Dan. Go on, Jamie. Come on, James. Come on, James. Keep it going, mate. Go on, Alex. Come on, Ben. Well done.
Go on, Cole. Go on.
Push on a little bit. It's good. Moving well.
Alright Cole, looking good. Keep it going.
Go on, keep at it. Keep working hard. It'll help you for future races. Keep working. Come on, keep at it. Yeah, keep working on. Keep pushing on up. Oh, let's work after them. Go on, tick each one off. Keep chasing them. Work hard on this last bit. How close can you get to Ben?
Go on James. Great run, well run Alex. Good stuff. Well done Ben. Well run Cole.
Go on, Cole. All the way in.
Well run. On my side.
Chris. Well done, Chris. Cheers.
So guys, that is the race done. Got some pasta to scran before we drive home because it's already 2:15 and getting a bit hungry. Oh, great race. Grace, what do you reckon?
Good race.
Good race. So yeah, so last year came 11th, this year 5th. We take that. So yeah, pretty happy with 5th. We'll talk about the race a little bit more when I get home. But for now, I need to get the car started, get the engine warm, warm up these hands, get Grace warm. You're a bit freezing, aren't you? And yeah, hope maybe celebrate this evening. So anyway, let's get home and then we'll have a chat. So guys, we're back from the race. 553, but we came 5th. Oh, whatever. Came 5th. So yeah, last year came 11th. This year came 5th. That is great progression in my eyes. I ran 2.5 minutes quicker than I did last year. So yeah, over the moon. As you can tell, started to get a little bit of this cough or this cold that's kind of going around. So yeah, not excuses because I ran really well. But yeah, I didn't expect to ever feel like this after a cross-country race because it's never really my, I enjoy the races, but it's not really my thing. I don't expect to succeed too great at it. But without making it a monologue, yeah, just overall really chuffed with it. So we'll have a little chat about the race. I don't want to go on too long. You guys might get a little bit bored of me just chatting. But basically, yeah, started the race off. Last year I made the mistake of not going off too quick, but I kind of led the race for like a couple hundred meters last year. Was kind of like looking around. So this year I decided to just take it pretty easy, sit in the pack for as long as possible. And the first kind of K, 2K if you like, it was a pretty big group. I was just doing my best to stay out of the wind because the wind was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever ran in such bad wind before. So yeah, I was just trying my best to kind of like stay in the sheltered areas, so it meant weaving about a little bit. I don't think it kind of wasted too much energy. I just really didn't want to be running in the wind because I actually got a really bad earache like during the race. Not that I think it impacts your running ability too much. But yeah, so yeah, and then after about kind of so the race is basically 1 small lap and 3 big laps. So after the small lap we were still in a big group, and then kind of I'd say about halfway through the first big lap the big group really started picking up pace, breaking apart. So I think we were down to about 7 or 8 people, and then James Kingston, the guy who won the race in the end, he basically towards the end of the first lap put in like a big kind of, not a surge, but like he just kind of turned in the screw, because he's very fit. So I spoke to him after the race, and he said he didn't really feel like he was kind of trying to break the group up. It just, I guess when you're really fit, that's what happens, right? So yeah, so end of the first big lap, I was in about 4th or 5th place, and to be honest, I was a bit worried. I was a bit nervous because I did not expect to be in that position at any point in the race, let alone after 1 lap. So I was kind of panicking a little bit. I was like, should I be here? Am I going to like massively blow up? But I went with it. I didn't want to then just like slow down completely and waste all that energy that I'd used to get myself into a good position. And I basically just held on for dear life from that point. The guys that were in front of me were kind of getting away from me. The guys that were behind me, I managed to make a pretty big gap, and although they started to close on me towards the end, they ran out of time basically. So the one thing that I think really kind of I can improve on for this race was the hills. I really struggled on the hills, even on the first lap when we're still in a group. I was having to work a lot harder than the other boys, and they kind of commented on how heavy I was breathing. Maybe that's partly the cold, but I've always been a bit of a heavy breather. So yeah, so definitely need to do some more hills before my next cross-country race, but we've only done 1 proper hill session, I'd say. That's more of like a choice rather than like a negligence or missing it out. It's just that's what we've chosen to do. We don't want to do too many hills like early in the season. So yeah, overall really chuffed with that. Plenty of room for improvement, but also plenty of development has happened. So yeah, really chuffed. On a more kind of looking at myself sort of note, at the start of the week, DC set me my plan for the week, and to be honest, I took one look at it and I was like, that is an awful plan. Like, that is not enough like a mileage. I'm going to feel so lethargic on race day, and I have to hold my hands up and say, sorry Mr DC, you got it right. I followed his plan and ended up waking up on race day and racing on race day and felt really good. Like the first lap felt so ridiculously comfortable. I thought we were just going to run as a whole unit, like everyone in the field, because it was that kind of slow, or that's what it felt like, because the legs just felt so good. So yeah, Mr DC, I'm sorry. So yeah, if I have learned one thing from today, it's that trust your coach, and if you question them and they can back it up, then that's it. So yeah, I can't say I'll always go with the flow, because I like to, you know, go against the current sometimes. But yeah, on this occasion, well, Mr. DC got it right. So anyway, yeah, 5th place, chuffed with it. So the plan for tomorrow, long run wise, I'm just going to do 8 miles, so nothing crazy, because a lot have been taken out of the body today. And then from Monday we started like another block again, another 5-6 week block, before my next big race, which is the Podium Under the Lights 5k in February. So that's where I'm going to be kind of giving my first attempt at the 5k. So I'm still going to keep the mileage high. I don't want to lose all that winter fitness, but then kind of those 2 weeks beforehand, I'm going to really try and sharpen up some like quicker sessions, hill sprints, that sort of thing, see if we can give my PB a go, basically. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for everyone's support on the course. Honestly, that was an absolute game changer today. The wind, as I said, gave me a bit of earache. It made me feel like a little bit dizzy, like I'd get to the top of hills or go around corners and I feel like I was going to fall over. And then I did feel a little bit sick at the end. Maybe that's from like a bit nauseous, like the lack of balance, I don't know. But it didn't really impact my race, I don't think, in the end. Yeah, really chuffed. Maybe 2023 could be my year. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share with your running buddies. And yeah, if it's easy, then what's the point? I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.